Is Moonbeam about to pump or dump on us? Welcome back to Bearman Crypto, where we talk all things crypto. Welcome back to my channel for another video. So in today's video, I'm just going to talk about Moonbeam and where I think it could potentially be heading in the short term over the next few weeks, really. This is a follow-up to a video I did about 10 days ago where we were expecting Moonbeam to pump, and so it did. So let's see what's in store for us over the next few weeks. So if you don't know about Moonbeam, Moonbeam is an Ethereum compatible smart contract parachain on Polkadot. It was one of the big winners during the Polkadot parachains in 2021, and it's a project that I'm very bullish on. At the moment, there's actually a hackathon happening at the moment for Moonbeam, and this is a bit of information about it if you're interested. So it's running from the 14th of November to 12th of December. So it's actually about to come to an end. So these hackathons are really good for projects because it gives them that opportunity to be stress tested. And during that period of stress testing, sometimes there actually can come about some new opportunities for the project. During that time, they experiment with different things. So specifically for Moonbeam, they will be experimenting with connected contracts linked to the dApps and various things. So you never know, there could be some good things that will come out of this hackathon. So just in terms of just hopping over to TradingView to have a look at the price action. So this is what you can see here is the daily time frame on Moonbeam. This is the same chart I used a few days back. So a few days back we were around about this point here where I was saying basically Moonbeam looked primed for a pump. And specifically, this is where the blue line crossed over the orange line, and we could start to see some of these. If I zoom in, we start to see some of these green histograms printing. So it was around about this point that we talked about it. The price was sitting around about 36 cents. And since then, a few days later on, we obviously had this pump here. You can see the wick that we wicked up all the way to 48 cents, which was unbelievable. And then obviously we've then now since come back down, and really we're still hovering below this. If you look at these levels, so we're still below the 236. So basically there's a fair bit of resistance here for Moonbeam. So if we can really, ideally what we're looking for, if we're going to get any continuation to the upside, we want to see it close above 44 cents. So I think that there is a fair bit of resistance. If we can close above 44 cents comfortably, I think the next zone that I'm really looking to personally is if we can close above that, we'll then be looking at pumps back up to about 52 cents. Really, that's what I'll be looking at over the next few days or couple of weeks. But again, obviously, with these crypto markets, this is very much dependent on what happens to the big daddy Bitcoin. So really, depending on what Bitcoin does, if Bitcoin starts to push on through to about 18,500, then definitely we'll see Moonbeam pump like hell, and we can see it get into this orange zone here and pump all the way to probably about 52 cents. Again, obviously, anything I do talk about in this video is not financial advice. Please do your own further research. I'm just here to entertain you and just sharing some of my thoughts. So you can see here, in terms of where that blue line is, it's now crossed above this zero line. So obviously it's got a fair bit of momentum, and it's still clearly above this red orange line here. So it's obviously still moving to the upside. So that gives me a bit of confidence that this could pump a fair bit. However, if obviously that doesn't happen, this could dump, obviously. And one of the things showing that obviously there's a risk it could dump. So if we just pull out, if we just add the RSI here, so you can see what I'm seeing. So it's not that one. Let me just remove that one. So if I add in the stochastic RSI, just so you can see one of the things that obviously can be a bit of concern. So we can see here we're obviously in a region at the moment where we're potentially overbought. So this is one of the indicators that could signify that I don't know how much pump there is still. It could potentially dump to get back into this zone here. So at the moment it would appear that we're potentially overbought, but there's obviously no guarantee. If it does dump, it could dump back down to about the 36 cents region where I did that last video. And one of the things obviously that I wanted to just talk about and highlight to you is this, what I always tend to use myself. So this website, Token Unlocks. So Moonbeam is due a unlock in the next few days. So on the 11th of December, it will be having an unlock, and it will be about 2.2% of the tokens will be unlocked. Last time we had this, it didn't really move the price much, but it's just something to be aware of. That when these tokens unlock, there could be a potential dump in the price. But obviously, last time as I said before, last time when this happened, nothing happened. This is a project that I am firmly still very much bullish on, and I continue to make sure that I stack my Glimmer tokens. And as I'm stacking my Glimmer tokens, I am staking them at the same time, of course, and earning some juicy passive income. You can see here I've got 2 staking delegations running at the moment, and you can see here the juicy rewards I'm earning every few hours. So this is something that I would encourage anyone to have a look at. Make sure that if you are holding some Moonbeam, make sure that you've got it on staking so you can earn some of that passive income. And again, just to have a look last minute on CoinGecko in terms of price, obviously last 14 days we've been up 20%. And if you're staking those Moonbeam tokens, don't forget where the price could go. All-time high $19.50. That's a 50x from the current price point. So it's just something to bear in mind. If you're enjoying this type of content, if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video so it gets around, and continue to pay attention. And I will see you in my next video.